welcome to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and we are at Rio Bravo Brewery, where we record Two Men On every single week for you, wherever your ears are.
Good to be here, baby. I don't know what time zone. I don't know how time zones work, but there's got to be some time zone that's 5 o'clock right now, but I don't care. We'll sipper right here.
It's got to be an interesting listening dynamic on this weekend because Memorial Day weekend is a good weekend to listen to the things that you like, but it's a hard weekend to listen to things that you like because you're with your fam and your fam does not like the things you like.
Well, I think we're universally liked, universally praised by all genres, age, sex, race, sexuality. We're here for everyone, Fred.
Let's do this, man. I'm gonna jump over from the Wi-Fi here at Rio Bravo to my phone, and we're gonna restart this program.
Okay.
So you bear with me so we don't lose the stream.
I'm gonna sit right.
Almost there. We're almost back. What a fun tech diff.
We'll do it live.
It's trying to charge as we speak. It's trying to do it. All right. So I am showing as back. Now you jump over to yours and we'll start this back over.
Okay, well. All right,
what an unfortunate series of hotspot events. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi and hello and welcome to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and how fortunate we are to be bringing you this program live from Rio Bravo Brewery the way that we so often do. Van, welcome.
I don't know what's better, man. The food, the fellowship, or this delicious Mexican lager I got in front of me, baby Bubba.
All equally good. It is a Memorial Day weekend for you as you are listening to us. If you're listening live on KSNM 98.7 down in Las Cruces, as you're probably venturing up to the Butte, you're probably hitting the road for your weekend celebrations. We will wrap up the show today with Memorial Day advice, the way that we so often give unsolicited advice on this program.
We're going to give it to you. What is the third segment? A lot of advice coming?
It's still the fourth. It's still the last one.
Or the fourth one.
Yeah, just
either way.
We'll
do it. I'll be here for all of them.
Thirdsies are reserved for others.
Kim Kardashian news.
What does that mean?
Well, she didn't get busted, but a shipping container that contained a lot of her underwear coming towards the United States also had a bunch of cocaine in the walls.
Now, when you say that's like a product she's created?
Cocaine underwear?
No, the regular underwear.
Yeah,
it is.
Sure.
It's like
you've heard of edible underwear.
Yeah.
Have you heard of snortable underwear?
I didn't hear about this thing. Does it come through the Strait of Hormuz?
She is a Kardashian, so I think they're from some part of the world
they're
over there.
Mediterranean, I think so.
Is that Iranian?
So
I think it's Persian, right?
They're Mediterranean for certain.
Okay.
And
I'm so glad I didn't know that.
Depending upon which way you leave that area, you don't have to go through the strait. Like if you go the north way, but you can't start on the bottom way.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, there's something to what I just said. Also, I'm not a doctor of geography, so I wouldn't be able to get that perfect for you.
A geoctor.
Yeah. I know I'm not because you and I started playing Geo Find.
Yes.
Sports Geo.
Geo Sports. Sports Geo. Neo Geo Sports.
Yes. It's my new favorite thing in the whole world.
Yes.
And it's this app, and I'll link it in the podcast bio.
Smart.
But it's this app where I guess it's not an app. It's a web-based thing. It's like an IO. It's this IO.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So you get this IO, and what it does is there's the game where you you see a picture of Google Maps, I guess, in the Google Maps picture, and then you have to guess where that is in the world.
Right. You get a hint, you get a clue, and
which is the picture.
With whatever finger you use to touch screens, thumb, index, whatever.
Pointer.
I'm a thumb guy. I'm a thumb guy.
Mouse has a pointer. I have a pointer.
I should probably do pinky. It's probably a little more fine motor, like a smaller range of error there.
You can do the make it bigger by doing your fingers. You connect your fingers like you're doing closed mouth with your thumb and your index, and then you spread them apart.
Yeah,
and that makes the image on your screen grow.
It's like you pretend like it's a tiny itty bitty bit. You're showing somebody your index finger and thumb, and you're like, just kidding. It's way more than that.
This is
and you
accurate.
spread your fingers apart. Yeah, sure.
So the game traditionally is they show you, they being geo searching, they show you a picture off the Google Maps. And I'll give you an example of a picture. Okay. So let's say it's a blue sky.
Yeah.
Okay. And in that sky, there's some clouds. And then below the clouds, there's a horizon that eventually disappears.
Okay.
And then maybe on that horizon, there's some like trees far away, maybe like a small grouping of poplar trees maybe on it. Okay. And then in front of it,
what makes them so popular? They got cool hair.
They hang out.
Are they the quarterback?
Yeah.
Are they in a band? Okay.
Yeah, they.
I've always wanted to be one of the poplar trees.
Yeah, they were there. They were popular first, which really helped.
And make football bets.
That's a song by Not a Surf.
So called Popular.
And then maybe in this picture, there's like a semi-straight but kind of like S-curvy road, because it's not like overly safe to have long stretches of just flat straight road, because that's dangerous.
Sure. People fall asleep.
They fall asleep, then go off the road. And then maybe also surrounding this road, maybe there's like a tall like golden wheat field or something.
Are you doing Gladiator right now?
So
Is that what you're
Gladiator.
doing? You're doing Gladiator?
Doing Gladiator.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the only famed landscape I know outside of the default Microsoft Windows desktop image.
In the foreground, there's the backside of a man's hand.
Yeah.
With a very tightly woven leather bracelet.
Yeah, and
touching all the wheat.
Yeah, and a wedding ring for because he's the husband of a dead wife.
Yep.
And a father to a slain son. And in this life and the next, he'll have his revenge.
Absolutely.
That exact thing.
Anyways,
continue
the joke.
Yeah, so you have to pay. So you see this photo. Did I already describe it? So you see this photo, and then you have to go to a map of the world.
Sure.
And pick where that is in the world.
Correct.
Yeah.
With your thumb or index finger.
Or the pointer of your mouse.
Or any other finger. Or a stylus.
Yeah, your Apple Pen.
Sure.
And then, all right, so we all know exactly where that photo is at, Van. It's obviously in
the plains of Aranesia.
I think that's Elysium. So you pick that, and then you get points based upon how close you are or are not from said photo that Chad Kroger is telling you to look at.
Yeah.
So cool. So you and I found one where it's that, but it's sports questions.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to pull one up today, and I don't know how well this is going to translate to the radio median.
Okay.
But because I'm such a good...
Or play along with us right now.
Yeah, so you go to geosports.app. And
this is it .app?
It's .app.
It's not the old McDonald's song.
Geosports.
E-I-E-I-O.
No, it's .app.
Okay.
So it comes up and it immediately asks you questions. That's okay. So here's the problem. I'm going to have to improvise because I already did it this morning and it won't let you do it again.
You can't see the questions again.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You can only see the results.
But here we go. So here's the first question from today. It says, the Rose Bowl is the oldest bowl game since 1902. The stadium was modeled on the Yale Bowl and has hosted UCL football since 1982. Okay.
All right.
So then you have to pick a place in the country, Van. What place would you pick?
That would be downtown Los Angeles, California.
Bing, bing, bing. That is correct, right?
But here's the tricky part. First, you got to get the answer right.
You have to know the thing.
Yeah. And then you have to find it on a map.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's not a map like the one we grew up with in the classroom where the states are different colors and the capitals are there.
Yes.
This is a topographical map.
Yeah.
This is just a map.
Completely unlabeled.
It's completely unlabeled.
Not necessarily.
Maybe there's country outlines.
Right in the middle, it says USA.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. No states, though. No cities.
Also,
no roads.
And in the middle of the Gulf of New Mexico, it says USA.
Unfortunate, but yes.
Yes. So I picked very close to LA, but not exact. I was actually closer to Huntington Beach than I wanted to be because
What's wrong with Huntington Beach, dude?
no, it's very nice. I wasn't as close to downtown as I wanted to be.
Why are you yelling?
But here's the fun that you learn a fact or two doing
I love
this.
facts.
So I learned that UCLA football has been in the Rose Bowl since 1982. I didn't know that, Van. I didn't know the start year of that.
Oh, I would never know that.
1902 is when like it all started with the oldest bowl game. I didn't know that. So I've learned two things.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and I got tested on my knowledge. So we started, and there's more questions, but you get the idea now.
Yeah.
And I think this is centered towards United States of American fan because like it's a 5-question series, but 4 of the questions are basically USA based.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they get you with like an any Nashi boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. So we play the game, but I have started a group text with us.
Correct.
To where we can all compete against each other, which is the most important reason to do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be interested at all unless I could prove myself to be better than my peers. Why do anything?
I love besting those that are familiar with me.
Also, congratulations.
Yeah.
By the slimmest of margins, you bested me today.
I did?
Yeah.
What was the final score today?
Well, I got to check. I don't
I'm
have this.
pulling it up. I
I don't have this memorized.
I don't either.
Unlike the location of downtown Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, I did screw one up pretty bad. But otherwise, I had a pretty good day today. Because my problem was there was an international question about like Cameroon or something. And I was like, I don't really know where that is the way I thought I knew where that is.
Oh, but it's very fortunate that countries are labeled because otherwise I would have just plucked the middle of Africa and hoped for the best. But there was a C word in Africa.
Okay.
And
so
I clicked on that one.
Time of this recording is May the 20th. Is that the day you're on?
Yes.
All right. My score today was out of a possible 1,000 points, 718 points.
Okay. My bad. I did beat you today. It was yesterday I was thinking of.
So I beat you
that
yesterday.
You narrowly bested me.
So yesterday was the best one I've ever had.
You did good.
Yeah, I was in the 900s.
Out of 1,000.
Out of 1,000.
Yeah, it's strong work.
Because I know my sports.
Yes.
Now, the part that gets me is I don't necessarily down the technology part because like I'm screwed up. It's like I think I'm scrolling the thing, but I'm tapping the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then it says what it does. Like right before.
Oh yeah, how close am I? How close am I? How close am I?
Like, and it can go good or bad and go either way. So however close you tap, but when you tap good, it like gives you a big green line, and it's like, but it's not big. It's a short green line because you're so close.
Because you're close.
Yeah, and then it gives you like a little pep talk. It acts like it's Bob Knight, and it's like you can do anything,
right,
kiddo, or whatever.
Coach isn't going to throw a chair this game,
but
good answer.
But if you have a bad answer, it says, "Hey, duck," because here comes a chair from Bob Knight.
Right.
Like it'll get you.
But Bob Knight said Calbert Cheney's going to throw you in a locker. Better luck. Next question.
We should create this.
It's not that violent.
No,
it doesn't say
violent.
stuff. It doesn't say things like that. There's no.
There is a part where it says,
but doesn't.
It says, "Do that bad again, and I'll treat you the way that Latrell Sprewell treated PJ Carlissimo's neck."
Yo,
that's what it says.
Dang.
It says that. Yeah, I had to go into incognito mode to get all the achievements.
Right.
Yeah, because I wanted to see all the.
You opened up a loot box.
Yeah, the sweet burn.
Yeah.
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 If I knew that.
How dare you not know where the Bay Area is? Yeah. Draymond Green has just kicked you in the nugget pouch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And I tried to get as far as possible. So the answer to whatever one was like Palo Alto, right? Whatever the thing was. And I'm like, well, I know the exact opposite side of the earth is where they filmed Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
So I'm going to pick that so that I can't have a further away answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, where is Old Zealand?
Is
there not an Old Zealand?
There was a volcanic explosion. It was actually a real tragedy. I don't know why you're bringing it up.
Are you talking about Atlantis or Zealand?
No, So I'm talking from Atlantis to Zealand, from
Okay.
chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
All right, to Atlantis, to Zealand.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So as far as ways it could go, I was expecting to get like, just like, hey, big dog,
Yeah.
whatever. And literally it's like, listen, I hate you more than Mike Vick hates dogs or
Right.
whatever. Like it got me good. And I've been enjoying it. That's what I'm trying to get to. Start
Same.
a group thread with your friends to where you can have a way to always be competing against each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And for our non-sports fans out there, you're listening to KSNM just for the music. There's got to be a music one.
Yeah, there's got to be a music one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's Geo Sports, there's got to be Geo Music.
Absolutely.
I'll look it up right now while you're saying this. So, because I think the deal's figured out now, right? Like, oh, cool. Anyone can make with AI.
For example, like what city did Courtney Love obviously murder Kurt Cobain
it's not
and
obvious.
then blame it on Kurt Cobain?
See, I don't feel like that's true. I don't.
Is none of this is true?
See, I'm gonna say I don't know enough about that.
I love conspiracies too much. It's unfair.
I'm like a conspiracy adjacent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like in the world of current events. Massey just lost like the nomination to be a Republican, and like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
There's all this stuff going on, and I'm going, well, this timing.
Put him in a small group of the good ones.
Well, it's almost like, and I'm not a conspiracy guy, but it's like, every time you don't have political office anymore, that's when you become a tough guy. Where was your tough guy energy when we originally needed your tough guy energy?
Yes.
But it was part of the conspiracy I'm getting to is at that exact same time, like all of Elon Musk's girlfriends are starting to like speak out loud.
As they should.
Yeah. Like we're going to get like a tour.
If my girlfriends can do it, so can Elon's.
Yeah, them too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the conspiracy. They're all like, hey, we have all the secrets and you can see them in person at the Pan Am Center for only $25.99.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's going to end up being. $25.99. I don't know what people charge for things anymore.
Only conspiracy fans?
That's a good one. That's like that Jamie Presley stuff. Like, you don't need to be super good at it forever. You just need to have one really good start.
What happened to Jamie Presley?
She's got the fans now.
Are they not syndicating My Name is Earl anymore? Like, it's got to be on some station, right?
Is that a TV show she's on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
she's got to be cashing checks somehow.
I spent a night with her not long ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised at all by this. Like, she had that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and by the way, in support. Like,
absolutely.
Do you. Like, you find your revenue streams.
Yeah.
You maximize those to your whatever sitch and do as good as you can.
Hey, if I was that good looking,
she's very pretty,
that fit,
and
that big of a personality, and had any fame and fortune, if I had friends and family that cared about me, if I had any of those things that Jamie Presley has, I might start an OnlyFans too.
Shannon Elizabeth did it too. She's the This American Pie.
Is that what that was?
What is that?
Mm-hmm. Did you tell her bye-bye?
Yeah.
This American Pie.
You know what I'm talking about with
Very
Shannon
familiar.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That early 2000 teen angst film.
I remember.
And teen angst films don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, because teens aren't
that we know of.
No, they don't.
There's got to be ones that aren't on our radar.
I'm telling you, because
40-year-old white men.
Teens aren't into being angsty anymore.
But there's some angsty TikToks.
What is an angsty TikTok?
I wouldn't know. I'm 40.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think now the no sell is so important from like hashtag kids these days.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that you can't have like that standalone personality that you didn't know was so weird when we were younger, because we watched teen angst and you could easily be like, I am a real life McLovin or whatever you were like.
Yeah.
I believe that's a sentence you said.
I identify with McLovin.
That's what you said.
I think that's more of a Bill Hader, the cop kind of thing, but whatever.
He's the cop.
Yeah.
I know. You know who you. I'm trying to come up with his last name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Josh Saviano played him in the Wonder Years. Paul. Is that his name? Paul from the Wonder Years?
Oh, you're not just going to jump straight to Screech?
You're
working your way towards it.
You're a little screechy.
I am Oppo Screech.
What was Paul's last name? It don't matter.
Yeah. Not Dano.
The Wonder Years slapped in its own way. But there's none of that angst stuff anymore. Kids are too the other day, this is literally just moments ago. I'm doing like I'm at the AutoZone. Not because I need auto parts, because I need super glue, because I dropped a thing.
All right.
And I wasn't going to drive past a place that I knew had the super glue that I needed to go to a place that traditionally would make more sense to get it, like a hardware store.
Did you go regular super? Or did you like upgrade it to Gorilla?
It was Gorilla.
Free shout out to our friends at Gorilla.
I just lied.
Flex Seal.
It was not Flex Seal. It was Loctite.
Industry standard. Good one. Tried and true.
Well, and also, you know how super glue is. You can't buy more than you need because it's all going to go to waste anyways.
Yeah.
No.
By the way, our friends at Elmer's and Gorilla and Loctite and Flex Seal, it's Van, VAN at talkabq.com.
Yeah, we'll stick with you. That's we'll use that call line.
Bidding war.
Yeah. So I go to get the Loctite, and as I'm at the check, by the way, I'm standing there for a long time. Like I'm staying there too long. Like was last Sunday Mother's Day? I don't know when holidays are anymore.
Hold on.
I'm standing there too long.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah.
With the faded, either red or black shirt, depending on what day it was.
Yes.
With a beer belly that is testing that button up to the limits. Said, "Be right there with you, boss."
No.
Get a finger gun.
So
what did he tell you?
Here's how I know.
What did he say?
Here's how I know you're an idiot. Because you don't AutoZone on Sundays. Because you run all your errands during the midweek when that guy works there. He gets Sundays off.
Oh, right. You got the kid there.
Yeah, it's the broccoli cut kid.
Gotcha.
So I have the broccoli cut kid, and he's in the back. He's not tending to my super glue needs. And
he said, hey, Patty Mahomes, how about a little help here? Know what you said?
If I did, he wouldn't have hurt me because he had his AirPods in. So he comes up. He's like, okay. And I go, what's that, Bubba?
You're getting ASMR'd?
He goes, I go, I think you said you're ready for me. And he's like, beep. Because that's the noise that the
glue
gun,
being scanned.
Yeah. He says, and I go, Bubba, I'm going to need you to stop whispering to me. Like, he goes, I need your phone number, man.
Oh, thank you.
I go,
hey.
I hit him with, no, I'm good.
No, thanks.
Yes. It's $2.99.
I'll pay full price for you not to have my phone number.
Yes.
Yeah.
You weirdo. This kid, because they're so afraid.
Don't practice your ASMR videos at AutoZone.
Don't do it. Not to me.
Do that at Arby's.
I'm old man slow. Step when we come back. My favorite thing just wrapped up, and I have opinions on it.
Let's hear them.
You're listening to 2 Men On KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock. Hi and hello and welcome back to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley. And how fortunate we are to be bringing you 2 Men On the way that we do from Rio Bravo Brewery once a week, every week. broadcast to your ears on the airways of KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock in Las Cruces. And thank you for taking time with us on the Believe Network, where you can get our podcast through whatever pod grabber you use. But also, it takes no time and effort for a little 5-starsy. So if you get us a little 5-starsy, also a comment and review, we are very thankful. It goes a long way in the algorithm that supports our livelihood.
Yes, please do. Your 30 seconds that it takes to do that. My goodness, boy, does it go a long way.
Please, and skank you. Season 51 of Saturday Night Live just wrapped up, Van. And I'm a big Saturday Night Live guy. We talk about it often on the show. I think it is the pulse of not just political commentary, but societal commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is currently better than it's ever been. But I've had that same opinion every year for the 35 years I've been watching it. Devout.
Right.
Lee.
Same.
And it's very good right now.
I never miss Weekend Update.
It's very important.
I watch it every week.
Yeah.
It gives me the pulse of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
They got their finger on it, and I am very appreciative of it. A lot of sketches are misses, and that's okay because they're so prolific.
I don't think they're misses.
You'd be very wrong.
I'm saying they're just not targeted to you. All these Trump cold openers every single week got to the point of it was actually sad. I was like, there's not another thing we can be doing to open the show. They all seem to work. And Saturday Night Live went out with a banger. They did the Will Ferrell hosting for the first time, I think, in like 6 years or something, 7 years. Good, strong finish to the show. And Paul McCartney, obviously.
Incredible.
Yeah, who's top tier, topper than tier.
83?
If we were to do the
83 and still rocking out as hard as humanly possible.
If we were to do the list of most famous human on the planet, he's in the mix.
Agree.
Yeah, there's him, Donald Trump. I mean, the list gets real short after that.
Messi.
Yeah, Messi.
Yeah.
I mean, but people that don't know sports don't know sports. Like,
I think Messi transcends.
He's not bigger than Michael Jordan.
No. It was a different time.
Yeah.
But for now.
No, Michael Jordan's still bigger.
No. Michael Jordan in the 80s and 90s is bigger than Messi now. Messi now is bigger than Michael Jordan now.
There's no way. There's just not a chance. Like, man, I would tell you The Rock is bigger than Messi.
There's no way. Now, to you.
Like, worldwide?
Worldwide. Yeah, for sure. He's the greatest footballer of all time. That's a big deal everywhere else but here.
I can't name another one. Who just won Eurovision? Do they count?
What's Eurovision? Isn't that a television station?
Yeah. I didn't know it was real until that movie came out, and then I learned that it was real. I didn't know it was a real thing. I just thought ABBA had always been around. So Saturday Night Live brought in big hitters to finish it out. So I thought, hey, we're on KSNM. This is classic rock. This is a music-based format.
Yep.
Let's go over every single performance in music from Saturday Night Live this year. Put them in a fun little ranking, Van.
I'm into that.
So as important as the performance is the introduction of the performance. Like the most famous one of all time, obviously, being Christopher Walken. Yeah, the most famous one of all time. But
ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Foo Fighters just did a Tiny Desk recently, too.
Ooh, I'm into that.
Yeah, also, we'll talk about this at a later date, and I'm going to actually make effort to get them on the program. But Smashing Pumpkins just announced they're touring this upcoming summer, starting with Lollapalooza. So super cool. All right, this is the order given to me from NPR, and we're going to go through it and see how we agree.
All right.
I think the bottom of it.
And where are we starting? Top to bottom, bottom
Well, there's
to top?
only 20 episodes. So we're going to start at the bottom.
Okay.
Now, I think we're going to be indifferent to some of them.
All right.
Which is going to make for the first 10 to probably go quickish, and the final 10 to get the necessary attention that they deserve.
All right. A neutral observer, NPR.
Yeah. All right. So number 20 is a role model who did Sally When the Wine Runs Out. No clue. I don't know who Tucker Pillsbury is. I don't know.
What is all of those words you just said out loud?
He's like Vincent Boone, I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
Miss me with that.
All right. The Christmas.
Is it 20 worst or 20 best?
20 best, but you have to put the worst one worst.
Okay.
Yeah. So 19 is Cher. She did the Christmas episode this year. I thought Run, Rudolph, Run was fine.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
We're doing this season only.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I was prepped for all time.
Well,
I had some generational bangers.
Well, that's the second part of the thing. You do the first part first.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, when I did the lead into the segment and I said that exact thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're doing.
You know I zone out a lot.
So share with the Christmas one, which is fine because I don't super care for the Christmas one.
Yeah.
Fine. Jump the week before my birthday. We didn't watch this. It was my birthday. Lily Allen was on there but she dressed really nice. I like the way she looked.
So I'm a Lily Allen fan.
Okay.
Of all the pop starlets, she's probably my favorite.
I don't know her work.
And you know what? I missed that one.
Yeah.
So no perspective here.
Dijon, also not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because I'm so disconnected that dressing like derelict,
Okay.
like I'm not your guy.
Right.
Now,
I prefer Stone Ground anyways.
as far as mustards?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite mustard.
Ranked way higher than Dijon.
No, okay. Well, DJ mustard. I mean, that's a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where the list starts to get weird. So, I watched Paul McCartney this past weekend.
Yeah.
He did Days We Left Behind, which I don't super care for the way that I care for everything else in his album.
Yeah.
So silly, I said album, in his discography.
Right.
But Band on the Run is very good.
I believe, and this ranking is such a
It's
mix
because Chad
of
Smith was there and he ruined it.
objective and subjective.
Yeah.
Band on the Run, top 10 classic rock songs of all time.
Number one is The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Okay, you're very wrong. That's not
what?
even top 10 Fleetwood Mac songs.
I don't know. I think it is.
Okay.
In front of him, Cardi B's Bodega Batty. I skipped this one entirely. I'm not a Cardi B guy.
Same.
Yeah, so Cardi B's not for me.
You can miss me with that.
Olivia Dean, I believe, is similar energy to Cardi B. And I do get what Saturday Night Live's doing. They're trying to get the looks from that fan group. I mean,
you got to keep bringing in the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just entertain us.
No.
Because the ratings are obviously going to go down.
Yeah.
You got to keep bringing in the youngins.
Also, with the way commercials are set up algorithm-wise, like it's not like you're trying to get specific anything for the broadcast because you're going to get. It doesn't matter.
Who watches NBC proper, anyways?
Who watches NBC proper?
Yeah. Do you know what channel NBC is here in
town?
Albuquerque?
Yes,
Okay.
It is the Channel 4 affiliate, and I think I only watch it for the local news.
Okay.
And even then, it's only sports and weather.
Gotcha.
Here's where I get lost.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have told me 10 years ago the breakout star would have been Harry Styles from One Direction, I would have said, you're correct.
Yes.
He's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Longer than 10 years now. 15 years ago? God, that's crazy to think about. I would have said, hard yes. He's the guy. But this last 3-4 years, he's got so weird. And it's not like I'm making good music and I'm entertaining and look how weird I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm really, really weird, but I also do music.
Yeah.
I think it's too much. It was when he started wearing like my grandma's pearls.
Sure.
And I go,
that's his BC and AD moment for sure. Yeah.
Like, what are you grasping here? Pearls?
The Beatles went to India and did acid.
Yeah.
And got better at music. Harry Styles fell asleep in the basement of a disco on ketamine and got worse.
Not even ketamine, like the stupid gas station one. Kratos? Is that what it's called?
Kratom? Kratom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked my name. I thought it was good. So Miss Me with Harry Styles. My personal favorite did not make the top 10. I've been a fan of the new Mumford & Sons. When the album came out, I put it in my algorithm.
Okay.
It comes out pretty regularly.
That's for you.
It's for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Your genetic code is just littered with Mumford & Sons songs.
Yeah. We were out the other night enjoying NBA conference basketball finals.
Correct.
And Libation with our friends. And I was making multiple Rubber Man Band jokes. And realizing they were all going over everyone's head.
Right.
And then defaulting to T.I. because I thought you guys might get it. When that's the new banger with Hosier and the Mumford and Sons, but the world doesn't know that because only I listen to them and Saturday Night Live.
I didn't know Mumford and Sons had a new one.
They got a new one.
Oh, congratulations.
It's doing that thing.
I probably only watched Weekend Update that week.
Anita, I don't know who Anita is. It's like it looks like if all the Fanta singer dancer girls from the early 2000s had a music group.
Oh no, like the Spice Girls smashed into one in a freak accident?
There's 5 of them.
Oh, there's multiple of them.
And they want a Una Fanta.
Oh, okay. They wanta.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It used to be a cool thing when creating businesses or brands to remove the vowels from words.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, and then
put a Z on the end.
So Somber, SOMBR, is going to start your top 10 here, okay?
Okay.
So they're coming in at the 10.
Not the biggest fan.
No, same.
But game recognized game.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing something.
She didn't play the right song, which is why she's at number 9. But Doja Cat, if she got up there and said, "Look, friend, I said what I said."
Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather be famous instead. I would have been like, yeah, I'm in. Like,
or if she would have reached way back and said, "Hey, female dog, I'm a cow." That's her best work. If you don't know that song, please look up "I'm a Cow" by Doja Cat.
The band Geese to me seems like if you were trying to win an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like films that try to win Oscars. I think they're lazy and lame. So they're coming in at the number 8.
So besides Paul McCartney, Geese was my favorite all season.
You thought?
They're incredible.
They're okay.
They're single-handedly bringing back
Stompin' Hall
alternative rock.
No, it's not even alternative rock.
It is the most alternative rock.
Clap your hands and say, yeah.
That is not one of their songs at all.
Thing. That's their.
We're having a sit down after this.
No.
You're not familiar with Geese.
No, they're the one they do the Os Pas Deuce Cocaine or whatever they do. They're not.
Yes, that is a song, but it's not Stompin' Holler.
It's not alternative rock.
Okay.
Coming in number 7, Jack White. He's really making it off his name here because it was terrible.
Disagree. He's entering a different era. And I'm going to give him the room to grow. You know what I mean?
He was the second best musical performer on that episode of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, the host?
Yes.
Jack Black?
That is correct.
Sure.
Yeah, Jack White coming in at number 7. Brandy Carlisle. I get this one too. The last time she was on, she did with Elton John, if I remember correctly. That was better. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. If NPR is going to make a list, I do think they're going to put her here.
Fair.
A$AP Rocky coming in at number 5. I think I only saw the first performance. They always do 2.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly from the performance, behind him, they were doing like a rendition of Stomp from the late 90s, which I thought was very distracting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But cool.
I'm an A$AP fan. I'm
A$AP.
I'm not the biggest fan. But every time he comes out with something new, I check it out.
Yeah.
But it's never my favorite.
If not, my number 1 was the Mumford & Sons. My number 1 was this one. It was Gorillaz.
Incredible.
Yeah, they did Clint Eastwood. And that's the one from when I was a kid.
Yeah, they did a 22-year-old song, maybe?
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe older. It was early 2000s, right?
I didn't listen.
It might be exactly 2000.
I didn't listen to the Eagles until they put out the greatest hits. And that's what I want all the time.
Sure.
I want the Gorillaz greatest hits.
It was so cool, me being like a Pinkies Out indie underground hip-hop fan.
Yeah.
Seeing Del the Funky Homo Sapien on the stage.
Yeah.
On SNL was awesome.
Was
2001, a 25-year-old song.
Was he under the mask? Did he come out from under the mask, or was he just there?
No, he's just regular Del. Yeah. You're thinking of a different rapper, by the way.
Oh, I am?
Yeah. You're thinking of MF Doom. Rest in peace.
No. When the girls did, there was a guy on stage with a huge deal. You have to go back and watch the thing, but it was like a.
Oh, that wasn't him. He just came out as Del. Yeah.
Tough to both host and perform. Olivia Rodrigo did that thing. I would take her out of the top 10 altogether. I thought her hosting was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she did fine, but I don't know her songs well enough, and you missed opportunity with performers that could have been there.
Agree. Yeah, she needs a little help. Standalone artist. I'm not that crazy about her, but I mean, a pop culture icon right now. So she is the hotness. I don't understand why, and that's okay.
And also, I don't understand why. And I'm a big Americana guy. I'm a big folk guy. I'm a big stomp and holler guy. But what Noah Khan has done, with a single guitar, is unnecessary. His success, and I think he's getting the rub from like the weird, like Aaron Rodgers. He's getting the rub from like the weirdest people.
Now, hold on. I'm very familiar with his rise because my partner loves Noah Khan.
Yeah.
It's the same
every time.
Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo fans. It's the Venn diagram of Taylor Swift fans and Noah Khan fans is a circle. He never says anything gross or misogynistic. He doesn't talk about anything dark or scary. It's all like uplifting and nice. And it's so palatable to the modern woman. He just ascended to the top of the mountain.
Did you know I'm a northern guy with feelings?
Sure.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yes, you
that's
are.
Literally it.
That's home run.
Yeah.
Bubba.
I haven't trimmed my beard in a couple weeks, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about the Great Divide. And it's not political, it's a geofissure that you should literally explore more because it's so fun to learn about the world around you. Anyways, you're like, he was so close.
He's one of the rare dudes who sometimes not sometimes, most of the time, the worst of the worst people are the ones that get famous. He's like one of the good guys.
He seems
like,
like
oh yeah. Sometimes this guy gets famous too.
You know when you watch like a sitcom or like an animation sitcom, and every single day of that or every single episode, the characters are wearing the exact same outfit. Like Arthur always wears the same thing.
Right.
Homer Simpson always wears the same thing.
Right.
Noah Khan, if we were going to his closet, the number of chambray is everything.
How many stained Carhartt pants do you have, Noah?
Yeah, is Thursday Boots an official sponsor of your existence?
How many T-shirts with mid-'90s indie bands do you own that somehow magically match your flannel shirt? Now, this is wild.
Yeah. I know you got a really good vintage tee collection. How many T-shirts of airlines that have failed do you currently own? And he's like, well, I got Pan Am. I'm about to get a Spirit.
How many out-of-business auto body shop hats do you find?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who's your plug?
That's such a good one. Yeah. No, is it true that your collection from Goodwill of family reunion T-shirts is now in excess of hundreds?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like,
so I see you've only painted your pinky nail, and it magically matches your shoelaces on your beat-up Vans.
Now,
that's strong work, friend.
A lot of people refer to you as the Bon Iver of Stomp and Clap. Do you even know who Bon Iver is? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
for sure. We're friends.
We're all in the same club, but we text. Which means the runaway number one publicly, and it's hard for me to argue because the things that I liked are not the things that everyone likes.
Yeah.
But the best episode of the year and the best performance of the year, which was the second one because Bad Bunny wasn't the performer. It was Old Girl or whatever.
Yes.
Sabrina Carpenter. Hilarious and very good at performing.
Unless you want that big dose of nostalgia with Paul McCartney and the Beatles, I think Sabrina Carpenter is far and away the best performance of the year.
She's a baby. They're all kind of really young.
Often dresses like a baby, and I think there's a kink for that, but whatever.
Oh, you're doing like that whole, like, why is that Euphoria the way Euphoria is now?
Yes.
Yeah. That stuff's not for me.
No.
I can't, anything that's perverse, you lose me.
Right.
Like,
but she walks the fine line.
It's a little bit of a fine line.
Correct.
She did the one with Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's going to go with the basketball player, Siakam.
Din Djarin.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I go, okay, this girl's hilarious. And then they bring her back, and she's like in every single one, like equally. Harry Styles was too.
Sure.
I mean, every chance these people got to Olivia Rodrigo was very funny.
Yeah, she's good.
I was very wrong predicting that one.
Sabrina Carpenter was not only the best musical performance, I'm pretty sure, except for a few high water marks throughout the season, the best show period of the whole season.
The Bad Bunny one was very good. The Jack Black one was actually, these are all musicians. You're kind of noticing the thing we're doing here. Musicians are like pro wrestlers. It's like
some of them are.
That's a good point too.
Some of them are like the weirdos from the band Geese. You're not putting those guys in a skit.
No.
There's no way Cameron Winter, the lead singer of Geese, gets in a skit.
Cammy Wynn?
Oh.
Talking about old Cammy Wynn? That Harry Styles sketch where he's working at the White Castle and the little teenage girls are driving around the building telling him how they love him so very much every time they pull up to the window and freaking out. And he keeps turning to his coworker. He goes, I'm like a 10. I go,
brilliant, dude.
He goes, but they're 2 6s. I think I'm winning. And I'm going, yeah, man, you're winning at comedy. You are very funny, Harry Styles. Will Ferrell still got it. And then you get like the pop, right? Like, just to recap the whole season, you get the Anna Gasteyer coming back. You know, you get like all those things. When I was, I guess 95 was like my first big Saturday Night Live season.
Yeah.
I think, you know, and it was like, oh, they're still there. And then I can like open up my algorithm and see that like Rob Schneider is crazy. And I'm like, this is fine.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, he's been crazy for a long time.
Yeah.
He just got weaponized.
We get back. There's more to do. You're listening to 2 Men On right here on KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock. Hi and hello and welcome back to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunn Lee. And the second hour of this one will be just as good as the first hour of this one, except we haven't done it yet.
If you go by the history of this program, hour 2 is the strongest hour.
Did someone say that's the power hour?
Hour 3, though, doesn't exist.
No, not anymore.
But it would get better, I think.
Yeah, there's like a saturation point to it. Got him. I need your phone number. What, kid?
Dude.
Stop whispering at me. I want all of the world to stop whispering at me.
I'm standing right here.
Yeah.
Don't yell at me, number one.
No, never, ever.
But even more so than that,
don't whisper. Yeah. And there's like never a problem we can't just communicate through. And if you can't communicate because you're stuck in the whisper, no.
I would rather you write it down on a piece of paper than me have to lean in and say, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just going to feel like an idiot.
I feel like a dummy. I got an update here. So I think we talked about this on the show before, and if not, I'll bring it up right now. I am business partners with Billy Corgan in my pro wrestling world. So I own NWA New Mexico, Duke City Championship Wrestling. I'm a big pro wrestling guy now.
Right.
I've been in it 3 years. It's official. My things now are radio, pro wrestling, and
the new Mumford & Sons
thank
album.
You. Yes, those are my 3 things.
Sure.
I guess my community activism. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So the Smashing Pumpkins just released a new tour. Okay, so tickets will be on sale at the time of this airing terrestrially.
Stoked.
It's the Bats in a Cage tour.
The what's in a cage?
The bats.
No, they are not.
The rats. What did I do? What? Come on, Freddy. Despite all my rage, it's the Rats in a Cage tour. So sweet, right? So they're celebrating melancholy at 34 decades. It's all the hits.
Yeah.
And then they're also doing 2 unique sets. So if you see them in Columbus, then when you see them in Boston, it'll be different. In theory, if you catch them at the right times.
Unless you go to 2 different ones
that
and
are
it's the
same
same set
one.
list.
Yeah.
And it would still be amazing.
It'd still be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big Smashing Pumpkins. I was a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins and pro wrestling before my professional relationship with Billy Corgan.
I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's neat because every conversation we have is about pro wrestling. Like, I've never sat down and been like, hey, like, you know, who was the person when you were writing Disarm that got you with that look?
Who thought about the bass line from 1979? It's so good. Yeah. You're like, no, you remember when Dusty Rhodes grabbed the microphone? Yeah.
You know how Hard Times 6 is coming up in Atlanta, and that's based off of Dusty Rhodes' promo about Hard Times?
In your discography, what song really aligns with Dusty Rhodes' Hard Times?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And you'd say, you know, obviously, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Duh.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
And then if he comes out and gets on the microphone, and I don't do a very good Billy impersonation, but he's got a unique voice.
Sure.
If he comes out and just cuts a Dusty Rhodes promo on the crowd, son of a plumber, you go, okay, yeah, I'm here for it. So I got the dates here. All right, so traveling the country is the Smashing Pumpkins, and also I think the world. Traveling the country and the world.
Okay.
Can I confirm this for
you. The world loves them too.
I'm going to go ahead and say the world because there's Canadian dates. All right. So they're starting off the way that all good, in my opinion, summer tours should start off. Heart of this country. A lot of people call it the second best city. I'm going to tell you a lot of people think it's the first. Chicago, Illinois.
Sure.
The hometown of the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
Lollapalooza headlining. That's big.
It's a big deal.
What's the last festival you went to?
Oh, man. Probably like big festival?
Yeah.
I went to Coachella, the Beyonce Eminem year.
Okay. Yeah. So that would have been
Beychella 6 years ago.
6 years ago now.
Yeah.
The big ones like that, like the Fest, I think I aged out.
I think that was my last big one.
Yeah.
Unless there's like multiple bands I really want to see, I don't anticipate ever going to another big festival.
And I think this is like an example of it. Like the Smashing Pumpkins is that thing. Like, and when I was younger, because the value was there, like you would get one ticket and you get to see all of the things you want to see.
Yeah.
Like, yes, got the lineup for you here for Lollapalooza. You ready? Okay. And now that we've gotten older, like I expect everything to be like a nostalgia tour. You know, I expect, the Smashing Pumpkins are there. It's going to be all of the other things that I love. It's not that, okay? So I'm just going to give you the big headliners, but Lollapalooza has all of the stuff. Like,
sure,
they have it all. Lord will be there. Welcome back to the game. John Summit, Charlie XCX.
That's my second favorite pop starlet.
Olivia Dean. I don't know who Jeannie is. I don't know who that is. Tate McRae will be there.
So,
yep.
You're off to a start here that I did not expect.
So that's the point I'm trying, because
it's a little poppier.
It's doing it all. Now, also we talked about him earlier. Somber will be there. Little Uzi Vert, Youngblood. There. I mean, it's doing. The Neighborhood will be there. It's doing all of it.
Yeah,
all of it is there. Smashing Pumpkins are headlining Friday, and it's obviously a little 4-day dealy. It would be tough for me to stick around to Sunday for Tate McRae and the XX, but
that's not really for you.
It's not.
That lineup is not for you.
The Smashing Pumpkin Day is like Major Laser's there. I'm super into them.
Really good.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of talent there. So you can go and check it out. That's the point I'm trying to get to. And if it was just Nostalgia Fest, I think I would go, but I think I would hate hanging out with only people my age. Like, I need to see, similar like when we went to like Paul McCartney. It's so fun to see all these super old heads.
Yeah.
Like reliving their thing because we weren't that age at that time.
Sure.
And it's that much fun equally to see the super young heads living it for the first time the way that we did when we saw Alanis Morissette or whatever when we were kids. Like, that to me, the crowd experience is as important as the performance on the stage.
Agree. Also, there's another element to it that the grunge era didn't treat their superstars very well. And to piggyback on that, the superstars from that era didn't treat themselves very well. Like, what do we have left? We got Billy Corgan and Eddie Vedder. Who else is left?
Dave Grohl. And
okay, that was, I think, dad rock post Nirvana, but whatever.
You really feel that way?
I don't think Dave Grohl's grunge. No, that's dad rock. Foo Fighters are dad rock.
Oh, man. There's so
After Everlong, like, that is watered down dad rock.
Jerry Cantrell?
It's a different generation. Wait, is he alive?
Yeah.
Oh, impressive.
I think. But as far as Alice in Chains, he's not even like the most famous one.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I don't believe you.
Yeah. What was his name? Duvall? He died. They're all kind of dead.
Like,
Trent
almost
Reznor.
everyone.
Hey, Trent Reznor.
Congratulations. Shout out to Jerry, still with us, 60 years young.
Yeah. I would say, are we counting Nine Inch Nails as
I don't know.
grunge?
I don't count that as grunge.
That's alternative.
Yeah, that's alternative. That's industrial.
And that's why we don't count Billy Joel Armstrong. That's why we don't count Gwen Stefani.
That's post-punk. Yeah, pop-punk. All the big heads, Shannon Hoon, all of these like big names from that era, they're not with us anymore. We got Billy Corgan and Eddie Vedder. And I don't think Eddie Vedder ever wants to do Pearl Jam ever again. I think he wants to play the ukulele in front of 12 people.
You're not wrong. What's the name of the girl from Garbage? She's still there. Or is that alternative?
That'd be alternative. Yeah.
Shirley Mason? Shirley Massoon?
Shirley Manson.
Shirley Manson.
Yeah.
I think they're like all Gavin Rosdale?
No, that's alternative. That's not grunge.
No, I'm like trying so hard.
Yeah, they're all gone, man.
I think Bush is grunge.
Bush is not grunge.
You don't like a little bit think it's grunge?
No, not at all. No.
Not for like the sake of the.
It was around the same time-ish, but that is not grunge.
What's the name of the guy from you'll know his name? Rage Against the Machine? That's not grunge at all.
That's not grunge even close.
De La Roche?
Zach De La Rocha?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not grunge.
Yeah, I guess so it's Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan and Eddie Vedder.
And Eddie Vedder.
Yeah. So like getting to see them and like relive that time of your life makes it extra special. Because it's not like every pop artist from that time or every country artist from that time. Ooh, lost a lot of rappers from that time. But you see what I'm saying.
Dave Grohl is on the list. I'm saying he's on the list, dude. He was Nirvana.
He was Nirvana's drummer.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll give it to you.
Where's Pat Smear?
But Foo Fighters is not grunge.
Where's Chris Novoselic? Is he on the list?
They're all fine.
They're all in the Foo Fighters.
Fine. Yeah. No, they're like teaching English in like a Cleveland suburb.
No, he's still playing bass.
For who?
The world. He's playing bass for the world. All right, so I got it here. So I'm gonna give you a couple options.
Okay.
And then you tell me where you think in the set in this hypothetical gets to be the set you want from the Smashing Pumpkins, okay?
Gotcha.
Now, I'm going to give you the touring cities, not even the dates, because it's basically all just October, right? Because they do the Lollapalooza, which is the end of July. They go to Columbus at the end of September, and then it's October, November. So
okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's all very comfortable fall weather. Also, because the Smashing Pumpkins are amphitheater and stadium quality, they can draw.
Correct.
You put them in like in Boston, they're in the TD Garden. That's going to be the loudest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the loudest thing ever. Also, if you need clarification on the venue, I will give it to you. All right. Columbus, Boston, Baltimore, Brooklyn, Pittsburgh, Hamilton, Ontario, Montreal, Quebec, Madison, Wisconsin, St. Paul, Chicago proper at the United Center,
Okay.
Charlotte, Jacksonville, Tampa, Indianapolis, Nashville, Oklahoma City, Austin, Denver, Salt Lake, Vegas, Portland, Calgary, Alberta, Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, Washington, San Jose, Phoenix, Inglewood, and then Huntington Beach. Which one don't you like? If you get to pick one,
Okay. I got 2.
okay,
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
I would go to those. Either their hometown of Chicago
yeah,
or the hometown of grunge, Seattle. I think those will be the 2 premier shows on the tour.
Mhm.
I bet they bring it. They're going to bring it hard every night. Like, you
Yeah.
know how they are. I think they're going to bring it the hardest for those 2 locations. Also, I'd like to go to Lollapalooza because geese are there.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
I'm
good-
a
yeah,
big
it's a good
dork for
point,
geese.
yeah.
But anyways, definitely Chicago or Seattle.
the best crowd will be in Nashville.
Go on.
Nashville, the party itself
Yeah.
will be best of all those places I named.
All right. Are they have one opener? If they had
They traditionally don't because he brings out pro wrestlers to do stuff.
incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. So with no openers,
Mm-hmm.
Nashville might be the best one. If they go too late in the night in Nashville, it's going to be a bad time because there's going to be so many people who are way too drunk in
Yeah.
Nashville.
It's a struggle for me in my old age to go and just immediately adjust to East Coast time.
Right.
I get tired so early.
Naturally.
Now, I would not have picked Nashville if instead of going to Madison, Wisconsin, they went to Milwaukee.
Okay.
Because I'm a Milwaukee fan.
Milwaukee goes pretty hard, man.
Milwaukee goes
Yeah,
hard.
They go.
Madison's a college town.
Yeah.
It's good. It'll be good.
Mhm.
They'll have a blast. But that would have put the Wisconsin stop over. Also,
If you could go
yeah,
to the Smashing Pumpkins in between Siamese Dream and Melancholy in
gosh.
Madison, Wisconsin, after Siamese Dream, right before Melancholy came out,
In
the
Milwaukee
energy
or
there-
Madison?
Madison,
Okay.
in like the college vibes,
Mm-hmm.
because that's who made this generation of music, is
Mm-hmm.
as do most generations. I'm not telling anything new here, is the youth.
Yeah.
And like them being on top of the world at the time, they're still incredible.
Yeah.
But they were a number one in rock and roll world at
Yeah.
that time.
Well, and
Like the college campus vibes at that time.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it's a different universe.
and we used,
Pre full internet access, like before people were burnt out on entertainment and technology, and they were so ready and so hungry for a live concert.
We're also-
Oh my God.
and we're also talking, like you're talking about college campus. That was the days of like the Commons, where it was if you went and sat underneath the shade tree, like next to the walking path, somebody had with 16 double D batteries in it, a boombox that was producing whatever music,
Yeah.
you know, for the masses, and
Yeah.
it worked at that time. You do that now, I hate your guts.
Right.
Yeah, you do that mid 90s at a college campus. I would go, yes. This
Yeah.
thing. I'm looking through it right now. I'm saying,
You got another Parliament light, bro?
yeah, that's so funny. The Brooklyn one will be, the Barclays is nice though. To me, Madison's the only real college town on this whole list. Now you can say Austin is a college town, and you
Yeah.
can say Columbus is also a college town.
Yeah.
Columbus and Madison are the only two. I'm not going to say Austin. It's such a big city now, but yeah, if you want that vibe,
I may have skipped past it, but did you say Vegas? Is there no Vegas?
there is a Vegas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Vegas would be sweet too.
Yeah, they're playing the MGM Grand, which is good. If they'd have put them in the Sphere, I mean, that would be the one for me.
Oh, they're definitely spear worthy.
They're more than Sphere worthy.
The problem is it's not just a concert passing through at the Sphere. It's a whole production.
Yeah, you're correct.
You got to have a residency. You
Mhm.
got to have all the tech lined
Yeah.
out. Like that's the only thing you get to do for 3 months if you get signed with the Sphere.
I'm going to say something a little arrogant.
Okay.
And again, this is because there's like Billy Corgan knows my name, right? Like because I'm saying this, I'm going to say I think I can have some influence here.
Okay.
If there's one of these things that we could help out,
Yeah.
We go to Oklahoma City.
I thought you were going to say add Rio Rancho Event Center.
That'd be sick. That'd be super sick.
Will he perform for only 8,000 people? Is that okay?
I believe.
Where are some gaps in this tour when he's in the Southwest?
So, Billy, I know you're wrapping up November the 14th in Huntington. On your drive back, do you want to just...
What are you doing on the 16th, brother?
What are you doing? Like, let's... we could figure out. We'll do wrestling, too. We'll do the whole thing. I think Oklahoma is very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
You get in there, you're going to get a lot of people, I think, over for the first time. Because I'm not trying to make fun of Oklahoma City.
It's been a long time since I've been there. I thought they paid you to go to Oklahoma. Like, isn't that like Alaska rules? Like, if you're there for a year, they just give you money. Like, they just give you a house.
In the Panhandle, what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
I think in, like, Oklahoma City and, like, Edmond and those places, no.
Right.
But in certain parts, I do believe there's a stipend to exist.
Yeah, it's like that one, like, mountain Italian town. They're like, if you will move here and live here for 2 years, you can just have this house.
Yeah, what's that?
Same thing in Oklahoma.
What's that British Isle in the middle of the Pacific where no one got COVID? Like that place.
Come on over.
Yeah, we'll have you. Oklahoma City's so silly.
There's a free house and a free red hat. Welcome to Oklahoma.
Their airport doesn't fly to places that you think it should. You can't fly to Albuquerque from Oklahoma City.
Right.
What?
That's how they keep people there. You can't leave. It's Hotel California, but it's actually Oklahoma City Airport.
We put all this red on your truck so you could never get away. They'd be like that. Where's the best place you ever saw a concert?
Excellent question. Indoor venue?
Yeah.
Meow Wolf in Santa Fe.
That's a cool spot.
So cool.
Yeah.
To get an intimate concert right there. Outdoor venue, Red Rocks.
That's a good one. I'm going to go a little non-traditional here because I think I've been to so many concerts and amphitheaters and venues and blah, blah, blah. I have the fondest memory of seeing like Hootie and the Blowfish underneath the arch.
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
You know, at one of those like 4th of July, celebrate, free admission, you know, and like however many people show up to that thing, and there's 2.5 million people in St. Louis. So there's probably 20,000 people at this thing easy. And, you know, and they're like, hold my hand. And then everyone is holding one for me. Years ago, I've told this story before on the air. I couldn't tell you the name of the building, but I can tell you the experience. I was in Houston, and I was at a Super Bowl. This before you and I started doing radio. And Bud Light was throwing like one of those Super Bowl invite-only exclusive dealy whatevers.
We went to 5 in a row.
Yeah, been to a bunch. Yeah. And so this one is at this bar, and I guess it's a bar. It's like a little concert hall, I guess. So there's like 500 people in there, but I'm seeing Sting. And I go, there's only like 500 people there.
It's incredible.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is at or near the most. So like that's a weird one to me.
We watched pre-country Post Malone with like 400 people.
Yeah, we did that in Vegas.
That was incredibly cool.
At the Fontainebleau.
Yeah. I thought I only knew 2 Post Malone songs.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I knew every single one of those.
Knew a whole bunch of them. Because he's very famous.
Yeah.
Like it's like one that's hard to avoid. They just did the Boots in the Park in Albuquerque last weekend, and even though they're canceling venues all over the country and the fan base doesn't want to, but that's a box show. That's different.
Correct. Yeah, that's a full day.
That's a
2 full day festival.
Yeah.
There's other stuff going on.
Yeah. And they changed even up that where it was historically you bought a ticket. It was for both days, and it was whatever the cost was for a ticket for both days. Well, this year you could buy individual days.
Yeah.
You know, there was like all these adjustments were made so that those issues we just talked about didn't arise.
Yeah.
You know, which I guess is smart. That's a smart thing. WrestleMania had that same problem too. Where it was, tickets on the first day were incredibly cheap compared to tickets on the second day. Like, all worked out.
Albuquerque and like all of New Mexico is incredible. Spring, summer, early fall. The weather's beautiful. Every single weekend there's something going on. but there's still an element of we're so hungry for entertainment. Whatever legitimate comes through town, we will absolutely support. Boots in the Park, Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
WWE comes through town, they
NWA
crush
New
it. Yeah, and NWA New Mexico, every month or 6 weeks at the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater.
It's a good gig. It's a big show. It's a big show. That's all I'm trying to say.
Every time.
I had pulled up the list of the best Saturday Night Live performances of all time. We won't have time for it this one. We'll do it in the future. Because when we get back, Van, as you're listening to us terrestrially, it is Memorial Day. And as we have so successfully been doing for the last several weeks now, we're giving advice when it's not heated, how you should Memorial Day.
Nobody asked, but we going to give it to you.
You're listening to 2 Men On KSNM 98.7. And welcome back to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and we're bringing you this show.
Well, that's a good thing to do because what else are we going to be doing right now?
Yeah, it's called 2 Men On. It's called 2 Men On. You're asking what we would be doing. We record this thing live from Rio Bravo Brewery. We enjoy it here.
We get sponsored by this wonderful establishment. Yeah. I'd be here anyways.
Yeah, come here. Come here for this. It's Memorial Day weekend. We got to do something, right? It's Memorial Day. You get a break. You get a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you don't because you're tethered to your Airbnb commitment. And now because you've changed your life so drastically to remove all aspects of joy.
Sure.
Your actual joy comes living vicariously through the advice that you give to others.
Yeah. I'm about halfway through Battlestar Galactica, new TV series.
What is that?
The only way I find happiness.
What did you just say to me?
So I am tethered by the Airbnb.
I need you to really check your sexuality real quick. What are you saying to me?
Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi adventure series from the late 70s and early 80s, but there is a reboot in the mid-aughts that was absolutely incredible.
There's no way that's
true.
And
I'm going through it right now. It's like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude, your life sucks so bad.
You're not going to watch it. But friends of the show, if you haven't seen it and you like some sci-fi, it's probably the best one.
Hey, friends of the show, if you're a loser like Van and you want to rewatch a terrible sci-fi show.
I'm watching it for the first time. See, here's the problem,
Dang
Fred.
it, dude.
Let me tell you all about the problem here. I've heard Battlestar Galactica.
No, you have not. That's
my
not
whole life.
Nope.
People like, you have to watch this.
No
it's
one's
so
saying that.
Good. So many people throughout the years have told me that. But the problem is, my only dork culture thing that I really love is Star Wars. And out of my sheer undying love for the Star Wars universe. I never watched Battlestar Galactica, and now I feel bad.
It is the
Let me give you a parallel, Fred.
Release weekend of the new Star Wars as we are speaking.
Correct. As everyone knows, my name is Van.
All right.
And I grew up for, let's call it 2 decades.
Yeah.
And I never listened to Van Morrison because I thought it'd be ridiculous for a guy named Van to listen to Van Morrison.
That's like if I didn't Diddy.
And I was implored to listen to his music.
You were not.
And my goodness, his Moon Dance, not an 11 out of 10 album. Just so good.
It's not. It's a fine album. No one puts Morrison
It's a marvelous day for a Battlestar Galactica.
Being a fan 15 years after a thing when you didn't originally experience the thing is lame.
Oh, okay. Don't watch The Godfather Parts 1 and 2, people.
I've never seen it.
It's so dated.
I don't even know what that is.
The Godfather?
The only good sci-fi, and we've had this talk before, is Red Dwarf.
Oh, the thing from your childhood.
Yeah, because I have nostalgia to it.
That you rewatch over and over again? Because you're a loser?
I would never do that. I've never one time been like, oh, this thing that I'm already very familiar with, I think I'll watch it again.
Battlestar Galactica, 95 and 94 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That doesn't mean anything. Their scale is bogus for idiots like you. That just means that 9 out of 10 people gave it greater than a 5 rating. That's not good.
That's incredible.
No, that could be all 5s.
It's out of 100. 94 out of 100.
Yeah,
from the fans.
That's the percentile.
95 out of 100 from the critics.
No, brother, it's not. That's not. Everyone's giving it 9 out of 10s. That's 9 out of 10 people are giving it 5s or better. That's what I'm saying. It's a trick system to make idiots like you justify your dumb hobbies and beliefs because Battlestar Galactica is for nerds.
Correct. Yes, it is for nerds. And I just so happen to be one, and I enjoy it. Since I am so tethered to my Airbnb and my garden, I gotta find some way to extract a little joy out of the last couple hours of my evening. I can't be like Fred.
Yeah.
Old Clint Eastwood on his porch in his rocking chair.
I don't know.
Gran Torinoing it up and poo-pooing on everything.
First of all, idiot.
I'm trying to find a little bit of joy out of life.
I live in a cul-de-sac, so I wouldn't. And secondly, here's your problem.
Oh. Buckle up.
Yeah. You're so ugly that when you add other stuff, like being a nerd too, because you can kind of baseline survive just being an ugly human. But then you're like, now you're the ugliest nerd.
Okay.
And I go, man, what are you doing, dude? Why you double down on it? Like, why don't you put a little bit of effort into something cool, like the new He-Man movie?
Okay. Well, out of nostalgia, I will definitely go watch that.
I'll go with you.
Because I was a He-Man kid.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
When I was a children's.
Yeah, because that's what I'm talking about.
That's going to be awful.
No, it is not.
That's going to look awful.
I'm not trying to be mean.
First off, I don't know who that child is playing He-Man, but he's no Dolph Lundgren.
Hey, his name's Adam. And here's what I'm telling you.
Not that one. That's actually He-Man.
We can go to there and we can nom nom nom. Mm-hmm. Not just popcorn.
Yeah.
But all the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Is the 80s babies.
Yeah.
And what you're doing now is you're wasting your time and you're wasting your life.
Okay, go on.
Battlestar Galactica is...
Oh, got a hard D on that one, huh?
That's not what it is?
No.
What is it?
Battlestar.
What is a Battlestar?
Galactica.
I thought it was an award.
It's kind of like a Death Star, but it's like a long, like ship-shaped.
So it just steals ideas from other sci-fi? It's not even its own sci-fi?
Well... It did come out before Star Wars.
No, it did not.
That.
You just said it came out 15 years ago or whatever.
No, the original one came out in 77.
Are you watching the original one or are you watching the
remake for sure?
That's what I'm
saying. Because the original one is very bad.
They're all bad. All that stuff sucks.
Okay.
Doctor Who sucks.
Doctor Who does suck.
All of that stuff sucks.
Okay.
Except for Red Dwarf.
Except for Red Dwarf.
That's the one.
Because it's the one that you like.
It's the one it's universally praised.
By you
Universe
and British people from the early 80s.
I hate to see you just wasting your life. You know, and there's so much going on around us.
Okay.
There's so much opportunity in life, including this Memorial Day weekend, where you could expand your reach and your horizons and build greater fellowship and impact others in a positive way. But instead, You're going to sit at home and twiddle your remote and watch Battlestar, which I believe is an award, Galactica, and afterwards go back to the way back archive machine of the internet to message boards to make sure that your fan fiction fix can get got, and then your girlfriend can knock on the door and ask you why I be in the bathroom so long.
Well, there's a reason why I'm not going out of town for Memorial Day weekend, because I have a bunch of single day stays. So yes, I am actually tethered to my Airbnb. But last weekend I had a early Memorial Day weekend, so I get 2 Memorial Day weekends. I'm like a child of divorce on Christmas, and I get 2 Memorial Day weekends. So suck it, dork.
Don't call yourself dork, and don't tell yourself to suck it.
That's not who I was talking to.
You're just struggling. You know who you are. When you do show up to a Memorial Day barbecue, when you are that guy, you're the guy who shows up with only hot dog buns, but you know everyone's eating hamburgers. Like, you are the guy that's always omnipresent but never contributing.
What was that?
Yeah. That's what even now, you got nothing to bring to it. Like, the idea that people can exist in social norms, because if you showed up to my Memorial Day barbecue and you said, hey, isn't it crazy how
you don't have a barbecue?
You
don't have enough friends to throw a barbecue.
Oh, I have so many friends that would enjoy a barbecue without you. That's all my big parties don't have you. So if you were to show up and be like, hey, gang, crazy Spurs Thunder theories, by the way, isn't it crazy how Captain Star is on his way to defeating the Death Troop or whatever it's called in Battlestar? That's how little my knowledge base is.
The Death Troop?
Yeah, I don't know the name of the bad guys.
Well, they're fighting the Cylons.
The what? The what?
The humanity created robots.
No, don't tell me.
And then the robots became sentient, much like your favorite sci-fi T-2000.
That's not all right. T-1000. And are you just doing the plotline to Exo Squad? Is this a Universal?
What's an Exo Squad?
It's a Universal and Paramount collab.
Okay.
It's an animated cartoon from the early 90s that you should know about if you were a child watching that stuff and you're doing child stuff. You're the guy who, after Memorial Day weekend of doing this nerd stuff that you're talking about, you're the guy who then says, unjokingly, like in the most serious tone, on that Tuesday, you say, I need another day off to recover. You're that guy right now.
First off, I'm a professional, and I know how to Memorial Day. How dare you? And I take no days off. Just because it's a holiday, I do Memorial Day stuff on a random Tuesday. Yeah, that don't bother me none.
So you don't take them off, you just take them easy? Is that what you're saying? Because
sometimes
you're ruining Memorial Day.
Go on.
Weekend break. You're ruining the whole thing. Never once have I been like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful outside. All my friends are engaged in social discourse or intercourse or whatever.
Sure.
And I'm like, I think I'll stay home and catch up on the B side of TV from 15 years ago. C side, maybe.
You think I do this all Memorial Day weekend?
I believe you're going to.
Like I booked to watch a series?
I do think I do believe that's what you're going to do.
No, I have a rich, fun weekend full of golfing and barbecues and concerts. I'm not doing a lot on Sunday. That's fair.
None of those things are real.
They're very real. I'm doing all of it. You think I'm going to sit around on Memorial Day weekend and watch Battlestar Galactica? No.
Yeah.
That is a end of the evening weeknight event.
And I think what you're going to do to try to make it cool is go down like the Circle K and buy a pair of those American flag sunglasses and wear them during. Like, because that's what I think your energy is.
To match my Old Navy 2026 t-shirt?
Yeah.
No, not happening.
If you invite Van to your Memorial Day barbecue, he hovers around the chips, eating so many that after he forces you to put his vegetarian-style foods on the grill after you clean it thoroughly, that he's no longer hungry because he consumes so many potato or corn-based chips.
Also, I'm going to a dog's 10th birthday party. What? That's another thing on my list.
What are you doing?
It's Battlestar Galactica themed.
Does your new boyfriend?
No, it's not. But it is a dog's birthday party, though.
You're the guy.
They're turning 10. This is a big deal, Fred.
Who is they?
The dog. Shout out to Sadie.
So let me get it straight. The dog pronoun is they.
I'm not sure.
See, this is
because I never asked.
Who have you become?
Because I treat everyone the same.
Where did Van go?
Regardless of sex, age, race, or species.
Phylum. You're the absolute worst.
Yeah.
You invite Van to your Memorial Day barbecue, right?
Okay. What's he gonna do there?
Ruin it. And here's how.
All right.
So, because I'm a lovely host. Okay.
You've never hosted anything in your life.
Have you ever been to Duke State Championship Wrestling?
Oh, that ain't you.
And I have set up multiple backyard Olympic games.
Okay.
I got can jam. I got a little chip and putt.
I think jam is served in glass, but that's okay.
I got hillbilly golf. I got washers.
Mm-hmm.
I got horseshoes. I got cornhole. I got the whole thing back there. And you act like it's professional sports.
Yeah, because it's the only sport I'm really good at.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, then why do I win every time?
Because no one else is trying to ruin the day the way that you are at these Memorial Day things.
Did you see Janice's face when I spun that last horseshoe ringer and sent her home? No, you didn't.
I'm not trying to put you on blast.
Because you're cleaning up that mess I made of the chip bowl.
This is not a got you or an aha moment, okay? So I'm sorry to do this to you. Van, where did you get that backpack that you carry around every day?
Oh, you talking about this White Claw sponsored Under Armour backpack that I won in the Northern Arizona State Cornhole Championship?
What weekend was that over?
4th of July.
Why are you like this?
I like to party.
No, that's not partying.
I like to party.
How come whenever you show up to these events, you say to people, man, traffic is going to be brutal on the way back? Like, how do you just ruin everything?
So, as a vegan, these holidays are really hard for me, man.
Uh-huh.
Because they never give me the options. So I got to eat chips dry like a maniac. And I get cotton mouth.
Yeah.
Not only from the chips, also the weed.
Yeah, the weed too.
Yeah. And it's rough on me. So I get a little stressed out.
Yeah.
So maybe I drink too much. Maybe I try a little too hard at the backyard games. Maybe I might lean over and tell the host that he's probably overcooking the burgers.
Yep, the vegetarian.
But you know what? I care about the troops.
Yeah, that's what
I support the troops.
Yeah.
And I celebrate Memorial Day because I care.
Some of these are fans and friends of the show might think I'm making up. I'm not making up this one. This one's 100%.
Okay.
You and I have spent Memorial Day weekends together.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Where you have said to me multiple times at the same venue, event, goings-ons, you've leaned over and said, hey, this is the song of the summer. Am I right? And that upsets me.
Now, hold on.
So much.
Why just the summer? I do that every quarter.
Because it's Memorial Day. You're also the guy that does that when you walk up to someone at a thing. You go and you put your hand up to high five. By the way,
the song of the summer now, it's obviously Boy in Red by Isaiah Rashad.
It's not obviously that. There's
very
a whole
obviously
new Mumford & Sons album. So whenever you walk up to people at a barbecue, you have one hand full of White Claws because you're officially endorsed. And then your other hand you put up in the air and you go, this is officially the start of the summer. And you hold a high five up.
Sure.
And people hate you.
That's not what I say. Obviously, I say, ain't no laws when you're on them claws. Am I right, brother?
Yeah.
That's what I say. Yeah.
One time I saw you.
Why does anybody high five me when I say that?
I watched you one time walk up to a guy at a barbecue sitting in a lattice backed and bottom lawn chair.
Okay.
And you say to him, I'll check back on you in 6 hours.
Mhm.
And I got so mad
Sure.
when you said that. I clenched my fist so hard.
Said, hey, Auntie, you've been waiting all year to wear those Crocs. Am I right, lady?
Because they're American flag. Like, what do you?
Yeah, they got the American flag Croc swag on them.
How come you so often tell people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it being this hot last year. How come you do that every year?
Well, I just want to remind people about our slow and imminent death due to global warming and the ice caps melting, and then the redistribution of the polar seas that are supposed to cool the atmosphere. And God, I do that every year.
You do
don't
it every
I?
year.
Every year. Oh man.
You thank everyone for their service, and you don't know what they've ever done professionally.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women with big families, I thank them for their cervix.
Again, that's not.
Wrong holiday?
How come whenever you apply sunscreen,
Yeah.
you never get it on the top of your knees?
Okay.
Why is that your thing?
Well, because it's because I keep leaning over and putting my forearm on the top of my knees and say, "Hey, have you heard the one about the couple that just got married?" And then I keep doing that, and I rub the sunscreen off.
It rubs off, yeah.
because I'm leaning on my knees.
Friends of the show, if you go to a Memorial Day barbecue with Van, when you first of all, he'll be the first one to greet you because he senses internally that no one wants him to be around whatever conversation he's in.
Yeah.
But the first thing he will say to you is, "That's the cooler with the good drinks."
Sure. Yeah.
Everyone brings their own drinks, Van.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they do?
Allow people free will.
Oh, I thought it was a DYOB party.
Everyone, I'm going on a grocery run. Who needs anything? That's you.
Last year, I did get asked to not make direct eye contact when I'm eating pickles.
Who asked you that?
Everyone.
Do you know where your Jesus sandals?
One of the parties, I will. 100% will. Yeah.
They're these.
Jesus rope sandals.
When you were younger, were you also all these things, but you were also the yell, watch me kid?
No, I was instigating the watch me kid.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on the other shoulder.
Are you late for Memorial Day barbecues because you stop at yard sales on the way over?
Not chronically, but I have. I've been known to.
There you go. That's how you ruin your Memorial Day. You have Van Numley involved.
I've gotten a lot of praise for my behavior.
Have you done that?
A lot of jeers as well.
Mm-hmm. How many times do you clock the tongs?
Hey, who here's single?
Gas prices.
Am I right?
Am I right? You got to wrap it up, Van. Give me your final words.
It cost me $37 to get home, huh?
Prize Picks better hit. For you, Van Numley. For me, Fred Slow. Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.